Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Bitcoin, the overall crypto market, because we just had a nice little pullback, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about if we can continue that move to the downside, or if it's just a little flush out. What is it? Let's take a look. So right now, Bitcoin is trading at $41,171, down about 6%. Bitcoin dominance trading at 51.92%. When you exclude stablecoins, it's 53.91%, 97%. It's shifting a little bit right now because we did have quite the move. We came down, from almost about 45K, but I want to take a look at that and see if we can continue this move or what will be happening shortly. So I want to take a look over the daily chart because the daily chart shows more of a general idea of what's going on here. Guys, something I want you to pay attention to here is this massive wick. Guys, the market was getting excited. I would say that the market was overly bearish for quite some time, and I just started seeing it to flip a little bit overly bullish. And whenever you see that, usually you see a little bit of a shake, to shake the overzealous ones, to shake out the bears or shake out the bulls, and that's exactly what we saw. Now, the real question is, you may ask, Blacksea, are we going to continue to the downside? Well, I'll tell you what. When we see wicks like this, usually wicks need to be filled. Usually when I see these formations, when we look at a lower term time frame, you'll see the chair formation. That's usually what I like to call it. It's usually always bearish. It creates this huge wick to the downside, trades sideways, and it will eventually come down to close out this wick down here. Now, I would say that I think that's going to happen. But I also want to say that, well, now, guys, we're kind of in a, not kind of, we are in a bull trend. That's what's happening. We're not necessarily in a bear market. We're bear market, whenever you see these massive flush outs in bear markets, it comes down like this, gets bought back up, and that's what usually happens. The chair formation comes down, and it closes out where that wick came down. But in bull markets, it's a little bit different. Usually you don't have to see these wicks get closed. You never really have to have anything really happen when it comes to trading. But the probability of that happening is much less likely, in my opinion, in a bull market versus a bear market. And I do think that we're in the beginning of a bull market. I think we're just getting started here. And that being said, my overarching message here is, guys, sure, we might come down a little bit more. Don't panic, because I really do believe here that these dips are for buying. We're in a bull trend now. I don't necessarily think that, 45K was the top. I'm not going to say that, obviously. That'd be silly, very dangerous things to say and think about. But I do think that we need to come down a little bit. I think that there is a chance here that we could come down and test maybe the high 30s. I don't necessarily think we're going to come down to 32,000. That'd be pretty aggressive here because I do think that this bullish continuation needs to continue. I think we need to have another leg up leading into this next year. So I do think that it is possible, though, to see a little bit of a pullback down to maybe about 37,000, maybe even a little bit higher, maybe 38K. 37,000 is kind of my time where if we come down to 37,000, I'm going to say, okay, I need to reassess what's going on here and get the lay of the land a little bit better. But as of right now, I do think about 38K to 37,000 is on the table. And I think that's healthy. I think that'd be a very healthy pullback after such a massive, massive move to the upside, guys. Guys, we've been rallying super, super hard, up about 80% since our last little higher low down here. It's a huge move. It's a huge move. We can't go straight up forever. You need to have these little pullbacks. It's healthy to see these pullbacks. I don't think that this is the time. It'd be way too premature to see just a straight up move to new all-time highs right now. I think that would be very, very premature. We need to cool off. There will come a time, though, probably after the halving in about 130 days or so, where we will see some moves like that, where it's going up, and just boom, just go straight up. We will see moves like that, but I don't think that's now. I think we need to make these higher lows. Buy the dip. Come down, buy the dip, bounce back up, make a new leg up. I think that's what we need to see right now. And that's exactly what is happening. So don't panic, guys. Even if we do come down to, say, 37,000, $37,000 is kind of my price area that I'm looking at for. If it gets any further than that, then maybe we're going to need to reassess. Maybe this is going to take a little bit longer to reach the high, previous all-time high. Maybe we'll take a year or so. Maybe we won't see it until November of next year, which honestly I think November of next year is a good area to be looking for a nice significant move on the higher term time frames. But as of right now, getting these daily candle closes below 42,000 is a little bit bearish. It's a little bit bearish, and when I say bearish, like I said, I don't want you to panic. I'm not saying that we're going to come make new lows. We're not going to test 16,000 or anything like that, but I do think that we need to come down a little bit, make a higher low before we can be back off the races. That's trading, guys. Let's take a look over at Crocoin, because Crocoin has come up, and it just loves trading at this level here at about 0.992 cents. We get the breakout, retest. Usually we get the breakout, and it's a bull trap. But right now, we got the breakout, and this is the retest. Can we get a resumption off? If Bitcoin decides not to make another breakdown, I think yes. And I think it'll be a very, very nice breakout to the upside. So stay tuned for that. Guys, if you like these quick updates, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Go follow me on Twitter at 333 Blacksea. Very, very active over there. I do giveaways. I just gave away like 1,000 Crow a couple weeks ago. I'll probably do some more. So feel free to follow me there. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Do you think that Bitcoin is going to break down below 40K? Or do you think this was just a little washout to wash out some of the over-leveraged longs? Because there is a possibility of that. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.